crazy mother.
That is the biggest fly I have ever seen. But anyway, what's going on, guys? Yes, I have on the same shirt as in yesterday's video, but don't judge me because I have been making multiple videos a day for the past few days. So I might even film another video today, so that's gonna be another video with the same shirt. So don't judge me, guys. I'm just making a bunch of videos in one day. But anyway, today's video is gonna be me explaining to you guys and telling you guys and letting you guys know the five beginner ledge tricks, like the five if you're just now getting into skating, or if you're just now learning how to do grinds and slides and everything. This video is hopefully gonna help you guys figure out which tricks to do first, like which ones are kind of the easiest ones to learn when you're first learning this on a ledge. Like for me, these 5 tricks that I'm about to tell you guys are the 5 tricks I very first learned when I started skating. Like they were the first ledge tricks I learned. So I'm gonna walk you guys through which tricks they are. I'm gonna kind of explain, like I'm gonna kind of give like a mini trick tip on each trick, but it's not gonna be like a full trick tip on like 5 tricks in one video. That's gonna be way too much. I'm just gonna try and like name the tricks, get into detail about the tricks, and just things like that. So yeah, this video is gonna be 5 easy ledge tricks for beginners, whether you're just now starting to skate or whether you've been actually skating for a while but you want to start learning how to do grinds and slides and everything like that. I'm gonna tell you guys the 5 easy tricks that you guys should learn first on a ledge. Okay guys, the first trick that you guys are gonna want to learn when you're very first, either you're starting to skate or you just want to learn some grinds and ledge tricks and slide tricks. The first one you're gonna want to learn is, which I'm pretty sure you know, is a 50-50. And a 50-50 is one of the first tricks you guys are gonna want to learn on a ledge, because it's really simple and you don't really need to have a bunch of tricks and able to land this one trick. The basic trick that you need to land this trick is just an ollie. If you can ollie onto the ledge, then you can do a 50-50. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through each trick, like a mini little tiny just brief demonstration on the trick. So basically, like I said, only trick you guys really need for a 50-50 is just an ollie. But before you start trying 50-50, you guys are gonna want to make sure you can at least ollie onto the ledge. So what I would do right before you guys start trying 50-50 is at least seeing if you can ollie onto the ledge. So either you can just ollie onto the ledge, like see if you can just ollie onto the ledge, or you can just stand still and just see if you can ollie and get into the 50-50 without moving. So either you want to pop and get into the 50-50 first, just to see if you guys can do that, or if you're afraid of just like getting into the 50-50 and then falling off, you can just ollie onto the ledge to see if you can do that. So ollie all the way onto the ledge, whichever feels more comfortable for you guys. So if you want to just like start off not rolling or anything and pop into the 50-50, do that. Just you guys are just gonna want to make sure you can at least ollie onto the ledge if you're trying 50-50. Okay, the next trick is a backside 50-50, which means you're coming at the ledge with the ledge behind you. It's pretty much the same thing as a 50-50. So everything I just said, except the ledge is going to be behind you. You're going to want to be able to ollie onto the ledge at least, and you're going to want to, you know, practice getting onto the ledge, like ollie straight onto the ledge, or just stand still and just get into the 50-50, whichever you guys feel more comfortable with doing. Okay, there's not really much to say about the backside 50-50 because it's basically everything I just said about the regular 50-50. So just take what I said about the regular 50-50 and do it with the back 50-50. And by the way, these are not in like some type of order. I'm just naming off the 5 tricks, so whichever ones you guys want to try first, you guys can try first. These aren't in order. Okay, the next trick is actually probably the easiest trick, which is a no slide. But for a no slide, unlike the 50-50, you're gonna wanna have ollies and 180s before you try this trick, because with the no slide, you're gonna wanna ollie and then turn your body like you're doing a 180 and then land on the nose and then slide. To me, a no slide is easier than a 50-50, but for you guys, 50-50s might be easier. It's just basically personal preference again. But for me, no slides are a lot easier. And like I said, you're gonna wanna have ollies and 180s because you're gonna wanna ollie, turn, land on the nose, and slide. And like for the 50-50, you don't really have to know how to ollie onto the ledge for this one, because this one doesn't require your trucks going over the ledge like a 50-50. You're just gonna wanna have 180s. Okay. To get comfortable with this trick, you guys are gonna wanna do basically the same thing as the 50-50. Just like stand there stationary and then try an ollie, turn your body, and then try to get into the no slide. And this might not work for you guys, but I'm just trying to like tell you guys how it works for me and like how I learned all these tricks. What you're gonna wanna do is stand completely still, and then if you guys have 180s, that 180 kind of sucked, but that's the motion you're gonna wanna have for this trick. So basically, you just ollie, turn 180, land on your nose, and slide. Like I said, this trick was a lot easier to land than a 50-50 to me. For you guys, it could be different. But basically, before you start trying this trick, you just wanna stand still, ollie onto the ledge just to get a feel for the trick. Yeah, it's as simple as that. So something like that. You guys are just gonna wanna stand still and then pop into the trick like that. And do that a few times just to get the feel for it. And then after you guys get a feel for it and you feel comfortable, that's when you're gonna want to start rolling and then popping into it and then sliding. Oh my gosh. It's actually so hard to no slide this because this is not waxed, so it's so hard to slide. And for the next trick, just like the 50-50 and the back 50-50, no slide and half cab no slide. So half cab no slide, you're gonna wanna kinda, I said that so fast, you're gonna wanna obviously be going fakie. It's a fakie half cab no slide. You're going fakie, getting into a no slide. So I'm not gonna really go too much into detail about how to do that trick, because just like the no slide, you're gonna wanna stand in one spot, pop your trick and just see if you can get into the trick, and then once you feel comfortable, you're just gonna want to start going for it. But for this trick, you're gonna want to have your half cabs, your fakie half cab, 180s, half cab 180, fakie, whatever you guys want to call it. You're gonna want to have that before you start trying this trick. So the last trick is, in my opinion, the hardest trick. And this one, you don't want to stand stationary and try to get into this trick because it's just not gonna work. This is a trick you're just gonna have to go for. Like I say, you land and you get comfortable with all the other tricks that I mentioned before you try this trick, especially the 50-50 and the back 50-50. And this trick is a 5-0. And this one you really don't want to like stand stationary and just try to get into it, because all your weight is on your back truck, and that's gonna cause you to like, it's gonna cause you like to slip forward. Your shins might hit the ledge, and you don't want that to happen. So you're gonna want to definitely be comfortable with 50-50s first, mostly 50-50s. Like you're gonna want to have your 50-50s like on lock to land this trick, and you just want to go straight for it. Like if it's your first time trying this trick, you're just gonna want to go straight for it. So yeah, like I said, in my opinion, 50-50 is a lot harder than all the tricks, and you're gonna want to definitely be comfortable with the other tricks before you try this trick. When you're very first learning this trick, you don't have to pop out. Just focus on sliding and getting completely off the ledge. Okay, like I said, you don't want to stand stationary and then just try and like get comfortable at this trick just stationary like the 50-50 and the no slide and all that, because all your weight is focused on your one back truck. So it's really hard to just like have that position just standing still. So this one, like I said, you're just gonna want to feel comfortable enough to just try this trick and to just go straight for it. And like I said, when you're very first learning this trick, you don't have to worry about grinding and then popping out like that. That's for later on when you're super comfortable with this trick and you feel like you can do that. When you're first learning this, don't worry about that. Just focus on getting on, focusing all your weight on your back truck, sliding, and then just slide off. You don't have to worry about popping out. And also, like I said, this trick to me is harder than the 50-50, the back 50-50, the no slide, and half cab no slide. Oh, what I can mention is when you're very first trying this trick, what you can do is get into a 50-50 first, actually grind on your 50-50, and then when you're coming not all the way off the ledge, but like towards the middle of the ledge, lift up like you're doing a manual, and then you're gonna be 5-0ing. You're not gonna be ollieing straight into the 5-0. You're gonna be 50-50ing first, and then lifting up like this, and then going off the ledge. And that's just gonna help you get a feel for this trick a lot easier and a lot better, because once you're in 50-50 and you lift up, boom, you're doing a 5-0. So it's that simple. And then once you're comfortable with getting in 50-50, sliding your 5-0, and then coming off the ledge while you're 5-0ing, I say just go for it. Just go for the pop, get into it, boom, and then just riding off. That's probably the easiest way to learn 5-0s, is to just get into 50-50 first and then lift up kind of in the middle of the ledge, because you're gonna wanna grind most of the ledge just so you can have a feel for what 5-0s feel like if you've never done it before. But I'm pretty sure you guys have done manuals and it feels exactly like a manual, except you're grinding. That trick, it's definitely gonna take some getting used to. Like I said, for me, it's the most difficult one out of all of these. So this one you might want to learn last after you learn those. But if you're a savage and you don't care about getting hurt or anything, and you just want to go for it and you go for it first, then you're a savage. Okay guys, that was the 5 tricks, the 5 easy beginner tricks on a ledge. Like, those are probably the first grinds and slides you guys are gonna learn once you start learning how to do grinds and everything. If you are new to skating and you have wanted to start learning ledge tricks and you didn't know which ledge tricks to learn, hopefully these 5 like help you get started. Hopefully you learn these 5. You'll be a lot more comfortable trying the harder tricks once you have these tricks. Like after 5-0, you can start learning Smith grinds, because that involves grinding on your back truck as well. And after you learn your 50-50s and everything, nose grinds. And let me know which ones you guys learned first. If you guys want me to make a trick tip on any one of these tricks, let me know in the comments. And if you guys want me to make another 5 tricks for beginners, let me know on what obstacle you guys want to know what 5 tricks to do on. I could do 5 beginner flat ground tricks, or 5 beginner doing tricks off of a drop, or 5 beginner manual tricks. That one's actually a good idea, 5 beginner manual tricks. Anyway guys, let me know whatever you guys think in the comments. Hopefully this video helped you out. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Please subscribe guys, we're almost at 3,000 subscribers. And yeah, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.
We call that ballin', doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling, my phone off and she calling, I'm like yeah, what it do?